Hello everyone and welcome to my second part of my soft shading tutorial. This time we're going to do skin and eyes. The first thing you're going to want to do, of course, is go through and fill it in, the skin areas. I use the bucket tool with the line art on selection source, and then I fill it in that way, but you can fill it in however you want. Then for the first layer of shading, you're going to create a new layer and then create a clipping group. Then you're going to want to select a darker color. Make sure you have a little bit more color in this, like a little more of a warmer tone or a colder tone, all depending on your character's skin, of course. But just make sure it has a little bit more color than the base color. And then go through and color it like you are shading a cell shaded piece and not a soft shaded. When you're done with that, you're going to want to go through with the brush tool with the transparent color button selected, and you're going to want to blend the color out. Make sure you use a very light hand with this, otherwise if you press down too hard it's just going to erase the color, and so just use a very light hand to blend it out. For the second layer of shading, there are multiple ways you can do this. You can either just duplicate that layer, put it on multiply, lower the opacity a little bit, and then blend the color out and make it look a little bit more natural. Or you can just create a new layer and put it on clipping group and manually select your own darker shade and go through and do the whole shading process over again, and then blend those two colors together. Then after that, you're going to want to merge your layers, and this is the way that I do highlighting for skin. Basically what you do is with the brush tool you make it real tiny, and you put the color, the transparent color button on, and then you go through along all the edges of the skin and you basically erase the shading that you had just done. You can use the eraser tool if you want to, but it's better to use the brush tool because it's softer and it doesn't have such a harsh looking line compared to all the other softness and the shading that you've done. And then for the eyes, you're going to want to put just the base color first, and then go through with a slightly darker color and create a shade for that as well and blend it out. And then the pupils are exactly the same as everything else. You just create your base shade or your base color and then shade it once like a cell shaded piece, blend it, multiply the layer, or create your own base or your own other darker color on a different layer and blend them out until you're comfortable with it. And then for the shine, you create a layer over the line art and create the shine how you'd like to. You can do it soft or hard, up to you. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like or favorite the video if you did, and subscribe to see more videos.